I Shalom Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, the Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Most High, and Yahweh Shai is the Messiah, the only begotten Son of the Most High, which these are the true names of the Most High, and His only begotten Son, in the ancient Hebrew tongue, which is the holy language. Also want to give double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the upcoming elders which rule well and teach well of Great Millstone. I want to give peace and blessings unto the elect, the house of David, the 144,000 elect men, whoever you may be, and salute and shalom to the fellow laborers which testify of Yahweh Shai and publish this word. My name is Zachariah, and the focus of this lesson is ultimately exhortation. Exhorting you men, to continue in the faith, continue doing the work, and to abound, with fear in your heart. Because we're coming to a time which we already been in a time where many are leaving the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Many are being put away from the spirit, from the truth, from the household of faith. Many are becoming dead again when they were quickened by this word, by the Spirit. The Lord hath permitted that they die again. And this is the case of, some people in the world, and that's terrifying, that's terrible. And I have put together a couple of scriptures, before, quick, information, of me, surrounding me leading up to this video. Well, I don't need to get into that. Let's just, go into the scriptures, This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12. Wherefore, let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. And we all ought to be cautious. The thing is, we may think what we have done so far is enough. What we doing is enough. You may have, a confidence, in our work. But we ought not to have that spirit. We should always have a spirit of, oh, I am unprofitable. In fact, Yahweh Shai taught that. He taught about that servant. But he taught about a servant, that doeth what he's supposed to do, or to say to himself, I am an unprofitable servant. I'm loosely paraphrasing, but Yahweh Shai taught a parable, surrounding that. So we all have to have a spirit of, I am unprofitable, always, feeling and thinking that there's more room to grow, more room to do better, that, it says, wherefore, let him that thinketh he standeth take heed, be cautious, a fear, lest he fall, So you may think you got it like that, man. Even if you think you got it like that, or you doing what you're supposed to do, fear. Nevertheless, fear and be cautious. Let's go to the book of Revelation chapter 3, verse 16. It says, so then, because thou art lukewarm, and this is what Yahweh Shai said unto the church, so then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot. I will spew thee out of my mouth. So this was a warning, man, which applies to us today. So we got fear. Lukewarm goes into what? Half-assing something, or not being, or being, doing the work some days and not doing the work other days. Not being zealous. In fact, let's go into that word. I don't want to wing it. Fresh my memory on it. Of the condition of the soul, wretchedly fluctuating between a torpor and a fervor of love. In fact, let's go into this definition. Showing little enthusiasm. So not to be lukewarm, man. Days where we not thinking about prophecy, not praying, not doing the work. Hey, we gotta fear, that, fear not doing enough, fear not being enough, So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So the Lord, this is a warning, and I'm of the mind that the Lord is doing that, have done that, and is doing that. Separating certain men from the faith, from the truth. And we see examples of that today. I pray the Lord don't do that to me. And this is late night, so I may not, my mind may not be all together. Forgive me. This book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 12, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles. Yeah, the Lord seeth everything that we doeth. The Lord seeth our heart. The Lord seeth, the scriptures tell you in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, that he is a true beholder of the thoughts and reins. In fact, let's read it. The Lord see everything, man. The Lord's weighing everything. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 verse 6 says, for wisdom is a loving spirit, and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For the Most High is a witness of his reins, and a true beholder of his heart. So the Lord witness your mind, man. The Lord see everything what you thinking. The Lord see your intentions. The Lord see your desires. The Lord see your motives, your ambitions, your daily ambitions. From the time you rise up out of bed, the Lord see if what you thinking, what's on your mind. To the time you go back to bed, the Lord see it, what's on your mind. And the Lord, and he judgeth, whether you sincere, you're hot for this food, this faith, this truth, he's seeing whether you are, disregarding of this work, this truth, this faith, this occupation, you're disregarding the church. He's seeing all that. He see if you're fair, you know. It says, an inherer of his tongue. So the the Lord searching Jerusalem with candles, you know. It says, and punish the men that are settled on their lees. Now, that's a saying, that's a metaphor for what? Being inactive, not being active, not being, you know, not moving in the sense of what? Doing what you're supposed to do towards the Lord, you know. It says that say in their heart, Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. And you have some individuals out here who do that, who think, okay, they know they in this, they're Israelites, they in this truth. That doesn't mean nothing. If the Lord is not pleased with you, you being in the truth may not, but you being in the truth won't hold himself, won't, stop the Lord from, doing evil to you or bring the evil upon you. I done heard stories of Israelites going through some of the most horrible stuff, man. Look what the Lord have done to righteous men. The Lord brought a hard things upon righteous men. So what you think he gonna do with you when you are inactive, when you don't fear him? When you are, disregarding, his way. You showing little respect, little fear, by your actions, by being what? Inactive. When you should be doing everything you can do to please him. It's the book of Luke, chapter 13, verse 6. And he spake also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard. And that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, and he came and sought fruit thereon and found none. Then said he, yeah, well, let's stop there. You are the vineyard, and the Lord is coming to seek fruit. Seeing he's he's requiring what? Good works, labor, actions, good deeds. He's requiring work. So going to this parable, this man, he went to his vineyard seeking fruit, but he found none. That's symbolic for those individuals who don't do the work. It says, then said he unto the dresser of his vineyard, behold, these 3 years I come seeking fruit on this fig tree and find none. And you have some individuals like that. Go weeks or months. Go months not doing the work. Well, this was the mind of the certain man that says, cut it down. Why cumber it the ground yet? In other words, it's just taking up the ground. It's just taking up room. And you have some Israelites like that who know that they're Israelites. Just just taking up space, man. Being idle. Being useless. Just taking up space and being useless, man. When you go into that word cumbereth, idle, inactive, unemployed, inoperative, a person or thing to have no further efficiency to cease, So you have some Israelites like that, you know. You have some Israelites who know that they're Israelites, but don't serve no purpose, no good purpose at that, It says, then said he unto the right there, let's get verse 8. It says, and he answering said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year also, till I shall dig about it and dung it. And if it bear fruit, well. And if not, then after that I shall cut it down. So this is a cautionary, I think I'm saying the word right, parable. This should, evoke fear in you. So if you end up bearing fruit, then that's good. But if you end up not bearing fruit, the Lord is going to end up cutting you down. Just, stop dealing with or, end up destroying you. Make it plain and simple, destroying you. But the Lord, spiritually, the Lord is doing that with individuals, by what? Casting them off back to death, to a dead state of mind, having no life, no truth, no faith, having no peace, the word which they have received don't profit them anymore. The Lord not dealing with them no more, and that's scary, man. Going back to 1 Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. So you think you think you doing something. Hey, if you think you doing the work, hey, still take heed, man. You said what? Yeah. Huh? Huh? Come here. What? What? Huh? I can't even hear you. Come here. Hold on, let me pause this. But I don't think I heard anything. Nah. But yeah, take heed, man. Even if you think you're doing the work, you're doing something, take heed, be cautious. Feel like there's more to do. Nevertheless, I'm gonna close off on that. Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahah Wadash, Shalom.